Welcome back to the Waupun Community Center here for the 37th Annual Wisconsin Senior Class Tournament. Coach Kinsler from Monona Grove in charge this year, taking over from John Schubert. He's got some help in there by Ryan Saracen, head coach of Fond du Lac. So these guys have done a nice job, the Coaches Association, making sure that they're in charge of this and putting on a good show for you. And they have done a fantastic job. I also want to thank the Waupun Youth Hockey Association for what they have done to host this tournament for 37 years. If you haven't had a chance to come down to Waupun and see what's happening, you need to swing by and see this historic, I guess I would say, ice rink. Waupun's had some pretty good success not having a chance to get to the state tournament recently. Now maybe that the two divisions, they might have an opportunity coming up here in the future, but has always competed. And that's the thing that I think is important. But this is a great facility. You got to take a look at how well that this place is taken care of. This is a building from the 1970s, folks. Updated lights, continued with the updated scoreboards. There's the warming area. Outside for the senior class tournament is also a beer and beverage, or a beverage and food tent that players, part of their fee that they have here, they receive a wristband to go in there and drink as much as they wish. Parents can do the same, pick up a wristband as they enter in, and they're able to go out there and consume as many of the beverages that 21-year-olds can typically drink. And there's a whole trailer out there. So if you have an opportunity, I'm not sure what the weather is doing right now. I haven't had a chance to get outside. I'll get outside at the end of this third period. Oh, you know what? I showed you the whole facility, and I didn't even have it on there. I had the wrong tab, so let's do that again. There's the north end of the building. And again, you can see here, real high ceilings, brand new lights, new sound system, scoreboards, and it's all the volunteers. And I want to give a quick shout out. Now, there's not a lot of people that realize this, but Warren Bailey, sitting down in the Zamboni room, making sure that when the Zamboni is coming off, he's one of the few that I have seen from the association in the last couple of years who's down there to help just shovel the snow. He's not riding the Zamboni. That's done by Mr. Fromholtz right now, but it's so important when you're the Zamboni driver to have somebody down there to help you clear that snow so you're not having to get off of that Zamboni. So a shout out there to Warren Bailey for doing that. So thank you for doing that, Warren. And hopefully we can continue that going forward, as that's typically been the responsibility of the Youth Association during high school games as well. When they're doing the Zamboni, they've got the crowd control and make sure that the ice stays as perfect as Brett Priveno has put this in the last couple of years. But once again, you just take a look at the ice surface here, and I know you're thinking that there's a nice shine here because it was just Zambonied. That's not the case. Look at the grooves. You're not seeing hardly any that are out here. This ice is in fantastic shape, and understand that we have already, this is game number 5 of seniors out here skating who know how to use their edges and are digging in here. This ice is really in great shape. So have a chance, swing by here, see what it's like here in Waupun. I also appreciate that I have all the viewers out there. Please spread the word and make sure that our people have an opportunity to see what's going on. It's the third period here for this game. And I know there's grandmas and grandpas, aunts, uncles, friends who are not in this area who would be enjoying watching this. So share with them. Go to Jeff's live stream on YouTube, find this, and watch your friends or grandsons play some hockey. I also do have the chat that's available, so if there's something that I'm missing, please send me a chat. I have to go back and look at the other ones, but as of right now, I don't have any chat information out there, so I hope everything is working well. Here we go with the drop of the puck. Start of the period, right out front there. Jarrett gets tested right off the bat. Bennett Hallbleem has it in the slot. Looks, oh, pulled his head, swung over the top of it. I think he wanted to fake shot the goalie. Didn't work though. Grealish stayed up there like he's supposed to. Nice center there to 5, right in there. Jarrett was ready for it. There's a perfect opportunity. Loses an edge, unfortunately, slides into the board. I hope he's okay. Travis Kernan now with the pressure. Going in is also Shinicki. Follows through with a hard check. Bennett Hallbleave gives it over to Kernan. Kernan fires into the glove of Grealish. Down 5-1. Section 7 in the light blue. I guess that's called Columbia blue. And Section 6 is in that's Navy, I guess it is. I got to squint real hard to see the blue tint in there against, but I can see it, I guess, when you got the black breezers on. I don't know if I have a high definition of camera enough that you can actually pick that out. Anyways, here's some good hockey back out in front. Right there is number 17 trying to beat it there, and Grealish smothers it. I love watching these goalies not panic. They're just staying nice and calm, being athletic, scrambling, getting to what they can get to. In at center now for Section 6, that's Keegan Ripley from Wanakee, usually partnered with his teammate it is. There's Mason Rookie. Oh, and that almost snuck through Grealish. It got caught by surprise. It stays in the crease as the puck happened to stop dead there. I didn't see where that went. I don't know if that was through the pads or if that was an air shot that got knocked down and then just fell right down behind him. Grealish had good presence there to figure out that he didn't have control of the puck and was able to lay down on it. Fired again. That's wide. That was by number 17, Tanner Smith. Down into the corner, trying to pick it up. Comes all the way back out. Tipped up, does not go into the netting. Section 7 trying to clear it. They do. Into the neutral zone they come with it. Griffin Leafy tries to make a move around the defenseman. He does. Griffin's a defenseman himself typically, but that was a nice move that he made there. Griffin only a junior. He's helping to fill in for Section 7 from Waupun. That's number 11. That's Carter Schramm. He's going to take it into the corner. He's also helping out here. Leafy with him. Goes all the way back around the corner. That's going to go to Jarrett Buckles underneath his stick. All the way back down into the defensive zone for Section 7. Skating with it. Tipped there by number 17, Malachi Buckle. Oh, they're saying it wasn't tipped. Normally they've been letting that stuff go because I thought it was actually, I thought I could hear it tick, but if I can hear it with my headphones on, then that had to be a good tick. But that's all right. I hardly ever say anything about the refs, except for how good they are doing a good job out here. Right down the center. That's number 9. He's got with him number 17, Malachi Buckles, trying to get it over to him. Who was number 9? I got to pick that up. That was Tristan Mack from DeForest. Jarrett Buckles trying to hold it in. He does. Malachi goes to pick it up, holds it in. Number 9. Whoa, gets knocked into yesterday. Bruno's going to get called for an elbow. I don't know how he gets called for an elbow because he's not that big. So I don't know how he would have. Elbow for 6. So how does, wow, must have really been like a blatant because, well, anyways, that's going to put Section 6 or Section 7 on the power play. So hopefully they can put another goal up on the board. Now I know that Jarrett's not thinking that. That's going to be cleared all the way down. There was a commercial break. We just needed to have a little bit of a breather. Picked up, trying to get it up through the zone. Good pressure there put in there by I am glad I've got a couple of people putting some chats out there. That's good to hear. have a grandma. I gotta just say hi to Marilyn. And great nephew, Madge from Charlottesville, Virginia. I'm glad that you're having an opportunity to see this because you never know when it's going to happen again. And I do hope that you enjoy the broadcast. So thank you again for tuning in. Enjoy what's happening here. Tyler Nelson with it now through the zone. Nelson has good speed. Walks. Also good hands. Tries to get in. Almost let him walk in. I can't believe that they're letting him skate around with this to kill time. He's going to be able to go all the way back down. Gets it to the defensive partner. That'll just eat up some penalty time. 40 seconds left here on the power play. 12:28 from the Waupun Community Center for the 37th annual. All 37 years held at this facility. 1983, Mike Cowan had a dream that was fulfilled. I'm sure he had that dream much earlier than that, and it took him a while to get WIA to agree to let these guys play hockey. We've had a couple of assistants as well, as I'm not able to get jump on the computer while I'm doing the broadcast as well. Here comes Bennett Halbleib. He's got speed, gets down there. Number 4 stays hard on it, bangs it off of the board. He's got help in the center. Fires, right off of the face mask of Grelich. Double team there was Halbleib. Here comes skating through the neutral zone. That looks like that's number 17, Malachi Buckles. Has it bumped off of his stick. Dumped all the way back in. Tucker Jarrett from McFarland is going to pull that thing up. Coming now with speed. Who we got here with this? It looks like that's another Sun Prairie player. It is. That's number 5. I think that's Ryan Trout. Like the way that they took that into the zone where they don't drop it. They take it in and take it all the way right down to the net, and then they wait to see if they can find somebody rather than stopping here at the blue line and go with a dump and a forecheck. That's just the kind of hockey I like. I think anytime that you're giving up the puck. I understand I'm not a hockey strategist, but I just don't see how that's actually wise. But here we go. Bennett Halbleib. He's got help with Kernan. Tries to get it over to him. And Grelich is able to stop it. Bennett tried to get a backhand. He should have hit that saucer pass to his teammate Kernan. He had him there. That's fired in. Stopped by the defenseman Bruno. Came out of the box for his elbowing call. You're watching the Wisconsin senior class tournament here from Waupun, Wisconsin at the Waupun Community Center. Once again, a huge shout out to the Coaches Association for sponsoring this event, and a huge shout out to the Waupun Youth Association for having all of the workers and being the host for this facility for 37 years. There was some talk last year that it was going to be moved out of here because of location, and they didn't think that it was fair that Waupun was always the beneficiary of having this tournament here. But I am glad that the Coaches Association decided to stay here, keep the rich history going of the senior class tournament, seeing as how Mike Cowan had coached here both the boys and the girls hockey teams, and he was instrumental in getting these programs up and running and successful. Here's an opportunity now for Malachi Buckles. He's got a breakaway, still charging, and that's going to go through, and Malachi Buckles scores a goal as he gets it underneath Tucker Jarrett. Malachi Buckles from Waupun, a junior filling in, scores here at the senior class tournament. Congratulations, Malachi. My fault. Congratulations, Malachi. Sitting up over at the blue line waiting. Got one of those to squirt out. That's been one of Waupun's staple plays this past year, is to try and have somebody sneaking around and take advantage of the speed. Here comes Tyler Nelson in there, battling hard. Dumped back in there by number 16, Sam Mueller. I'm not sure who gets the assist, so we'll see who assists it. From Dylan Pierce, Toma. Number 10 gets this assist over to Buckles. Picked it up. Here comes with speed, number 5. Whiffs over the top of it. did that fake shot there and had the goalie go down, and he just couldn't pick up that puck again to put the snipe shot over the top. That's Tanner Schultz. Getting impressed with his speed here. Now it's picked up, moved out by Section 6. There's him walking it in. Tyler Nelson goes to the center. Nobody there, but the defenseman's going to pick it up. That's going to go off for the blocker of Grelich. Grelich played for KMMO this year. KMMO started out okay, and then they had a little flat spot. Last year's team was stronger for KMMO, and they had some ranking opportunities there for a little while. Internet strength was upgraded here, the bandwidth, so that I could do these live streams without having to use my MiFi. So I really appreciate that from the Waupun Youth Hockey Association. They spent a pretty penny upgrading so that I could have this bandwidth to make sure that I bring you these games. So if you have a chance, stop in and see one of the board members or association members and thank them for investing in the hockey program here once again. Dumped down by number 9. That's going to be Tristan Mack from DeForest. A little bit of life here. We're halfway through the third period. 5-2 is your score. In the slot, fires wide. Jarrett trying to get back into position. Couldn't get the skate in there. There's a tip right up into the netting behind Tucker Jarrett from McFarland. That one's won all the way back. Shinicki's going to give some speed. He does pick it up. He has an opportunity. He tries to get it. He stays on his feet. Dumps it over to Bennett Hallbleed, unable to get there. That was very impressive by Shinicki to be able to stay up on his feet as he was hammered there. Dumped back in. Now they got a tag. Picked up there. Here's a give and go. That's to number 12, Jacob Iverson from West Salem. I haven't mentioned his name much. I'm glad I had an opportunity to do that. Now here they come again, moving it. Bennett Hallblade with it on his stick, chips it around the board, and he's going to go with speed as he gets around the defenseman. And then he takes the other defenseman and, excuse me, walks around the pick, tries to get it in there. Oh my gosh! Goes right past the goalie, Grelich, and who's there? A defenseman to clear it out, and there was the opportunity to put another one in the puck. There's Hallblade. He fires. That time he goes, oh, and there's Kernan on the back door, unable to put one in. This line has been pretty offensive. Bennett, Hallbleed in there is the screen. Held out here, Bruno fires it in. Grelich able to put it back behind the net. Tries to do a toe drag there. I think that's Kernan who has it. It is. Kernan dumps it back over to Hallbleed, trying to do a little cycle there. He's going to move it. Shinicki has it. Gives it back into Hallbleed, out to Kernan, who is in the slot, and that's going to be hammered all the way down. This is what I wish they would change for the rules in the WIAA. Make those guys stay out there for the icing. They're doing it for the juniors. They already changed the icing rule for Waha. It's not the stay out the bench, but you're not allowed to do it, I guess, on the penalty kill anymore. In at center, that's number 8. Keegan Ripley. Chip back in there, held in there nicely. That's Dawson Dutcher from Monona Grove. Plays for Coach Kinsler. Nice move there. Oh, are you kidding me? Great play. Grelich slid the puck as he was trying to front the guy, which he's supposed to do. And then it slips off of the stick and then trickles past. So I'm wondering how they're going to give this. And the referees are asking me, you know what? If you ask the kids, they'll tell you who did what. They're not going to be stacking their padding their stats. Perfect time for a commercial break. 5:56 left here in the third period from the Waupun Community Center. Game 5 of the Wisconsin Senior Class Tournament. Erke with a goal. Teammates from Wanakee, Erkey. I think that's the first time I've heard his name called in here for a goal. I'm glad. Again, he has part of a high-powered line there at Wanakee, so congratulations there for the goal for Erkey. Oh, off the side of the net, that was Ripley. And he's had a pretty decent tournament as well. Fire towards the net, there's a rebound to Ricochet, and Tanner Smith in there poking away. I think he's got a helmet, I couldn't tell it, but I think he's from Monona Grove. I think that's what their helmets look like. He's a fill-in, but I can see he's got the same helmet as number 3. That's Dawson Dutcher. So Tanner must have he must be from Monona Grove as well. Moved out. Comes in. Max Erstead. Oh, and there's another goal. And that time, that is Carter Schramm. Erstead swings it all the way back out here. So 2 juniors skating for Section 7. One from Fond du Lac and one from Waupun, able to move the puck back and forth, which isn't a surprise because these guys play all the time, either against each other or together when they're playing for Hockey Factory or other teams like that that are in the area. So congratulations to those 2 juniors for getting on the scoreboard with some points. Picked up again here. That's number, oh, what a move through Leafy. That was number 16. Nice move there by Sam Mueller. Coming now again with speed as Erstad gets bumped off this time. Number 5's not going to let him keep control of it. Tucker Jarrett there freezes the puck. 4:28. 6-3 is your score here. Again, the goal was scored by Schramm, Carter Schramm from Waupun, junior skater. And Max Erstad gets the assist.
He gave one to Pierce.
And he gave an assist, I missed that, to Dylan Pierce as well from Toma. So I'm glad they're catching the secondaries. And I don't know how they do it, because I've tried to pay attention, but... Oh, and he had Bennett Hallblad gets it over here to Shinicki. Shinicki fires off of the blocker, pops up straight up in the air, then off of the pipe into the back. Moving the puck, trying to get it out of the corner from the scrum. Comes all the way out here to Bruno, the defenseman. He fires. It's tipped there by number 8, Keegan Ripley from Wanakee, to make sure it doesn't get to his goalie. Bruno from McFarland had it there. He gets it over to Hallblade, who makes a nice move, walks around, and he does a backhand off of the post. And that's going to go in. Off of number 17. 17's going to get it off of the back. I think Hallblade's going to get the assist. But they're talking to each other, and they're going to say whether it's a goal or not a goal. Grealish doesn't obviously want the goal, but I thought it was a good play. I don't know why they would be saying that it's not. Grealish is trying to make the argument that that shouldn't be in there, and that should be an automatic. No goal. Unfortunate. Face-off outside the zone. Oh, thrown in with the hand. Okay. Travis Kernan now getting in there quickly from Sun Prairie. Wraps it around here. Defenseman Bruno steps up. Oh, takes a knee to Jared Buckles. Jared ends up flying, but comes back in here. Held in there by number 10. He fires in front as number 17, Malachi. The puck is free, and a nice job there. Picked up. Now we got a 2-1 operating here. Number 10 and number 12, Sheboygan, are from Sun Prairie. Right back to the center. Oh, my goodness. Jared Buckles tied up. The back check there to number 4 had the opportunity. That was Cade Binger from Verona to get on the board. Still out front, and there's Hammerl and Bennett Hallblade off on the side. Nobody there. Off the side of the net. Back down the other way. Oh, Erstad blows his edge. Gets it out to Hallblade. He's going to give it over to Shinicki. Shinicki's going to go pick it up. Kernan's in the slot. He's going to go get support. Comes out here. This is number 3. Oh, and it slides off of his stick. That's Dawson Dutcher from Monona Grove, so the boys are going to have to reset. See which line is going. Hallbleeb still has it, give and go. Gets it in front of Erke and Ripley from Waunakee. That was Ripley with it. Erke get in first. There's a nice slam. Fires, right off of the chest. And Ripley is there to follow, unable to get it in. Mason Erke plays it around back behind to his teammate. Comes out here this time. Dutcher keeps it on his stick, moves it back. Hallbleeb is out there battling in front of the net. Good hockey. It does help that I know some of these players out here because that adds a little bit of the excitement. Again, still in that age bracket where my son was playing with some of these kids, whether it happened to be during the summer or the spring or even in the fall with some wheel or playing against each other. So it's good to see these boys growing up. It's going to be unfortunate that they're not going to be playing any more hockey because I've enjoyed all of the travel and watching these guys grow up and play. So I'm glad. I hope that most of these boys will still continue to play on someplace, whether it's club hockey or if they can find some league to continue to play in, because good players out here. 1:49 left in the neutral zone, skating with it. Picked up there by Ripley. Ripley tries to get it in the center, but a nice read there offsides by number 5. That was Tanner Schultz. I didn't catch the saves at all, so I'll see if they'll give them here at the end of the game. Again, the goalies, that's their glory, and there's an offside still. There you go. Got to have some fun here as well. Here's a little crowd. Put them out there in between periods here. So having some fun here at the Waupun Community Center for the Wisconsin Senior Class Tournament. And I don't think they were out in the beverage tent. I think they were just having some fun. That's good to see that youthful energy. Moving the puck around. Section 7 trying to get something set up. Now it's off of the shin pads. I think that was off of Erke. Trying to clear it, held in there by number 16, Max Erstedt. Now here comes Ripley. Ripley over to Erke. Looking, streaking hard is number 17. He's going to go to the crease, or right to the center. Into the slot. He's got, backhand opportunity there. That was a nice shot by Tanner Schultz. Oh, I take that back, not Schultz. That was Tanner Smith. My apologies. Monona Grove skater. There's Erstedt. Does a nice couple of moves there to get around Ryan Trout from Sun Prairie. Vodilak's got a good solid player there in Erstedt. Coming back next year. Looking, skating hard with speed. That's number 5, Ryan Trout again from Sun Prairie. And he gets tackled. Was that number 9? Well, that was Mason Erke. Right out front. Oh, wow. Just couldn't see the top of the number there. So that was Erke that came skating in hard. Standing right out front. Grelich had the opportunity. And there's an opportunity there for number 14, Tyler Nelson, to tip one in. That's going to do it for this game here at the Waupun Community Center. 37th Annual Senior Class Tournament. Section 7 versus Section 7 versus Section 6. You can see up in the corner, final score is 6-3. Get a handshake here, see some of these players. So 8 o'clock tomorrow morning, 8:30. So with a time change, hopefully they'll remember, because I don't think I will. 8:30 start time tomorrow for Section 7 to be playing in the 7th place game. Consolation finals will have Section 6, and they'll be playing at 10:30 tomorrow. So it's quick. They have a lot of speed that's going to be out there quickly while they're playing. Thanks again for watching Jeff's live stream on YouTube Live. If you feel that it was an enjoyable experience, I just appreciate if you'd subscribe to the page. I'm just trying to get my own URL so that we don't have to keep trying to figure out how to get this information to people. So if I can get something clean, subscribe and then unsubscribe in a hurry. So congratulations out here to Section 6 on the win. I'll be back broadcasting the next game. The start time, I believe, is supposed to be 3:30, and we've been trying to keep to that schedule just because we want to flood the ice and make sure that the ice stays in great shape. Brett Pribino has taken awesome care of this place. So thanks again for listening and watching Jeff's live stream here on YouTube Live. Appreciate it. Hope you've enjoyed the game, had a chance to see some of the players that you don't normally get to see. God bless. Take care.